Okay, another mission, Belle 3, Familia map. Ooh, they have an army inside them, so we can't lose these. They're carrying the fruits of our several previous missions inside them, so if we lose these, it's not just a loss of a few minor transport ships, it's a loss of all the experienced armies we have. So yeah. The problem is, I don't know what we should do. If we try to go directly to the harbor here, I'm fairly sure we are screwed. We'll see. We have a couple of scout points. I'll send one north. We need to see the situation here a bit better. There's a... We're gonna get fired upon, but we'll have to see it. Yeah. Need to destroy that scout plane if we can, and I don't think we can. Weather forecast?
Administrator of the Empire, our next task is to gain complete control of the central continent of Warp. From there, we will finally be in an excellent position to take over the whole planet. Factum.
World domination. Well, this is a war game, so why not? I don't think we have what it takes to kill that. If we commit forces there, we might be in serious trouble. So, you know.
Weather conditions in the area will remain stable. The terrain will improve rapidly as a result of direct sun.
We'll try to go east and south, but I don't want to turn south immediately because there's a fleet waiting for us. I'm not all sure, even if we could take them on, we can't protect our transport between them. Now the important question, do we use our defensive units here, Navy, to defend these, or do we send them to protect our ships here? It's not a simple matter because there could be a hostile navy coming here too, so just because there's not an immediate threat visible doesn't mean that there's not a threat. We should probably send a helicopter to capture this though. It has no material at the moment, so it's fairly useless, but I don't want it for the enemy to use it as a resupply station. So we should start start moving in that direction. Ooh, highly experienced seaplane. Highly experienced counter. The situation is not terrible. This isn't great. I guess we'll start by weakening the enemy. Getting rid of these radars would help quite a bit. Yeah. Choices. The enemy units attacking us aren't all that great. So if we can get rid of some of their long-range capabilities, we should be fine. Oh, great, and we can't see anything anymore. Don't we have a radar vehicle or something? Yeah, for God's sake, build a radar vehicle. Build submarines and fish for yachts. That scout plane has to die. Do we have any trash units that could go after it? Not really, no. Well, the aircraft carrier could. Easy experience for us, lining at least impartially. He still has another good radar. Okay, I guess we're going here. I'm inclined to keep a lot of the Air Force here. We pull all of them back. How the hell are we supposed to protect anything here? We're not. We do need to... Can't I see anything more? I shouldn't have moved the recon vehicle so early. Oh, I don't see anything. Probably better use here. No. Now that I think about it, since the map is so large, there's a good chance they might have medium-range missiles somewhere on the south edge again. So we would be protected in the initial defensive positions we have, but once we start going too far south, we'll start to mysteriously lose units again. Exterminator. Yeah, I'm building another radar unit here. We'll move seaplanes into striking distance from the hostile naval units. We're gonna spread about a bit. The submarines are totally useless on their own. We need to move them as a pack. I'm guessing there's gonna be a lot of battleship or things like that. Gotta leave the cruisers here. It would be a huge asset. I will leave at least one. We're gonna take so many casualties now. Goddamn visibility. Hopefully we can correct that mistake on the next turn. Yeah, let the pain begin. First turns are always painful. Okay, we lost nothing. I guess getting rid of some of the enemy spotting units helps us a bit here. And we're in a fairly good shape. And we didn't get shot here either. So what the hell is going on? Really that able to see anything? I don't see any hostiles. That was a lot better than I expected. A lot better than I expected. They're fully operational. We can cause massive casualties on them. Yeah, we shouldn't have done this. We need the... Yeah, we need bees on the field. Now the enemy attack is fairly sporadic here. We go after the radar. I'm inclined to do it. Getting rid of the radar plane certainly helped us here. I'm hoping even if we might lose the tank that the sacrifice won't be for nothing. I will need to think about this what to shoot. Yeah, we'll try to get rid of their artillery potential. Who do we want to attack? We need ammo vehicles. Have one. That's not gonna amount to much. So destroy the helicopter or destroy something else. Don't have a lot of anti-air units here, so let's get rid of the helicopter. They also have a fair bit of mobility, so they could strike at us almost anywhere. We could lose a point, but we can easily retake it. battle attacks aren't getting wounded or damaged by killing enemy units. So yeah, I'd hate to fight against those when they're in fortified positions with high experience. Very tough nuts to crack. We are getting bombarded though by something. You should be a fire. No. You know, the distance is exactly a little bit too short. Another option, or a chance to take out a radar vehicle. But I don't think we want to do that. It's not a... wouldn't be a bad thing, but I don't see the enemy having a lot of anything dangerous here. Maybe artillery unit or two, but nothing really devastating. So it doesn't really matter if we can see there. We'll definitely take out the radar if we get a good chance, but I'd like to maybe clear up these support units here a bit before doing that. I'm moving these guys constantly away from the enemy. I'm not seeing anything. We'll use the submarines as a sort of a screen, I suppose. If there's any incoming enemies, they'll be used first. Same with the destroyer. Transport units are much more slower than anything else. We should be able to do a lot of damage here. Yeah, not detecting anything worthwhile here. We'll have to abandon the radars here for a moment, and let's take a closer look. Yeah. What to attack and what not. We don't want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that nothing goes past that hunter submarine. We don't need to capture this location now. It's good enough that we're in capture range. So I'm thinking it might be a good idea to focus on the other group first. I'm removing their anti-submarine capabilities. pretty clear we're supposed to leverage that to some advantage here. If they're not gonna come after us, we'll definitely attack on them. Problem is the seaplanes. I could send them north, but then they're sort of stuck there on their own against a lot of shit. I'll maintain my position. They didn't fire on us on the last turn. They might fire upon us now, but that'll mean the aircraft carrier will stay out of the fighting here. Seems like we could cause a lot of damage on them if we commit even halfway. Yeah, I think we'll basically move into a more aggressive stance here. So no matter what happens in the next turn, we can cause a lot of trouble for them. Seaplanes are the key. They're very devastating at this level of experience, and we can attack both groups. Oh, not really. We need to move a little bit. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is an interesting situation. A lot of things can happen and go wrong. We don't dare to move the surface vessels to this direction. There's too many defenses to it. So submarine seaplane only operation, while we'll move in surface vessels here to secure this harbor or port. That's pretty much it. We have a lot of energy to produce things with, but frankly I don't want to produce these things. We could produce air units, but we lack the materials. And we're gonna lose that to it. Blah, blah, blah. I guess things will probably be okay. I just want to get on with things, see what happens. Should be outside their attack range. Mainly because they don't see the aircraft carrier really. Yeah, it might be a bloody turn. we lost nothing. We killed 9. So this seems to be a fairly... Whatever we're doing, it's very good for us. My only little doubt really is this group. If we encounter anything, we're screwed. Attack with the aircraft carriers! Oh my god. Why? No, it's attacked the submarines, got injured and came to repair his units. This is going perfectly for us, absolutely perfectly. So we can... Ooh. 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 Well, absolutely perfectly might not be the word, but I can see this going a lot better. Even our risky moves weren't really that risky. They seem to be ignoring a lot of our troops. They seem to have a factory. Maybe they have a factory here. Maybe not. The amount of light tanks just makes me think that they probably do have some kind of production facility there. Yeah, he has the crystals. I'm sorry. Can't let you get away with that. Ooh. Yeah, we're more interested in kills than wounding this time. Just to clear out the field a little bit. I'm moving the buggy on this front. Might be able to attack the radar vehicle if we position it properly. Yeah, I don't think the cruiser really is needed here anymore. Need to pull back this robot fairly soon. I don't think there's anything else I really want to do now, so we'll wait. This is the important stuff anyway. Yeah, not seeing anything. Not seeing anything. We might want to start moving a little bit southwards. Yeah, sure. Refill. Refilling train going on here. Now comes probably one of the more important turns for us in this game. You need to be pulled back. So their turn was basically wasted. We'll keep the repair transport a little bit behind here, so if they target the aircraft carrier, we can still cover from that fast. What can we attack? Ooh, Hunter submarine. We need to get rid of it. Do we want to get rid of it now? I don't think so. I think we should prioritize the aircraft carriers. The submarines aren't going to be all that powerful anyway, no matter what we're shooting. Not at these experience levels. But we can't really attack the naval units until the aircraft carriers are taken care of. We don't need to kill both of them. We need to make sure one of them is dead. We're going to use the naval units to attack the other one. Proper naval units. We do have the battle submarine though. That's almost an instant death for them. But then use the destroyers to attack these. Although I would never do that. I don't want to break apart our own group here. Yeah, let's try this. How devastating are we? Not all that. But we are somewhat more protected from the enemy aircraft. want to move you out of there. What to do with you? I'll go and protect the seaplanes. I'm hoping to let the exterminators wipe up the genome. Okay, we can take care of that with the destroyers. Yeah, we do need to do something. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We still have 4 units here. We can use battle submarine the aircraft carrier wave. Now we need. We need to stay low surface. Too many units capable of attacking us here. Just want to stay out of battleship guns. Now the cruiser should be fairly harmless too. Not a perfect turn, but our group of units is still held together. We didn't make the mistake of spreading ourselves thin, and we removed all their repair capabilities, at least as far as I can see. So we achieved a lot. And we aren't pressured here heavily either, so that's more worrisome for me. Why not? Maybe the big trouble is still yet to come. Do we need I think we need an ammunition transport. Yeah. Fuel truck maybe? I don't think we have a fuel truck. On the other hand, we're not exactly doing a lot of moving here, are we? Still, probably would be useful. There's no road either. Yeah, I'll make a road construction vehicle, for God's sake. Yeah, there's no roads here anywhere for us, so if the weather suddenly goes bad, we're in deep trouble. Yeah, I'll make a road construction vehicle here too. If we have just one, it will take forever to achieve anything. I think this must be the first time I've ever produced those. Hopefully it's a good investment. Yeah, our first casualties! And it builds 6 new units. So we're still winning 5-1 our combat. Oh, okay, it's 2 against 1. No, it's not. Yes, it is. We lost our transport submarines and a destroyer. How did we lose the... Oh shit. Yeah, the Hunter submarines. Good. Aircraft carriers, okay. Battle submarines, okay. Yeah. We're doing fairly well. Yeah. Yeah. Any trouble here? Yep. Well, yeah. Ooh. I will start heading south. I'm not doing that. We can't do a short range missile launch, so this is probably the best unit to use against the Hunter submarine. Yeah, come to the surface. Shoot. Needs to be rebuilt. Oh yeah, we're in a very good spot here though. That's the only submarine around here, but yeah, we're in a very strong position now to attack. Should we go after the cruiser? How much we can? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. Yeah, we can't. There's no way we can get the cruiser if we let it get away. We need to try to sink it. That's not good enough. That's not good enough. I want to see if I can relax this port. Holonk and Kramsan. That won't disable their ability to produce naval units, but that should cripple it quite severely. And if we can capture sites here, our energy production should be increased quite significantly. We're producing 22 energy each turn though, so we're not suffering on that front. Yeah, the fight isn't exactly decided here though. What? 4 units capable of doing damage. So, one of the seaplanes has to attack the Fellowship. Needs to be crippled to a good extent. I'm not sure I want to go after it enough to sink it. That certainly wouldn't be a bad thing, but yeah, let's go for it. This won't be their only naval force, I don't think. Now, the other choice, what to do with these? What to do with the exterminator? Yeah. It's too dangerous to really leave, so I have to weaken it at least a little bit. We'll use the destroyers to try to get rid of the enemy destroyer. At least weaken it. Yeah, now you're both totally useless. I want to move this forward. Get a kill later. Now we're in a position to take that and much closer to taking Cologne too. Nice. I should probably move a little bit forward. Okay, now we can see this. It's nothing really dangerous for us. This, on the other hand, will likely be heavily defended by guns and missile batteries. That will sort of mean that we should really capture these before going there. There's a good chance the transport helicopter will get shot down. 1, 4, 5, 6. It seems to be mostly abandoned though. It's clearly not a main objective for us. But there might be an airfield there. It's certainly I don't want them to produce units behind our back, and there could be places that produce energy. Okay, there's something wrong with the battle tank and the aircraft gun, so I think I'll move you to engage actual naval unit. Okay, what can we shoot? Destroy you? It's full of shooting infantry at this point. See if I can get a route for the buggy to move in, attack the enemy radar. Yeah, there's nothing too dangerous here. Few tanks, that's about it. We can easily destroy the radar vehicle on the next turn, but I think we can't commit to destroying it. Want to protect the buggy. Ah, munitions. About to go. Yeah, we'll have to clear out these munitions transports too. Well, we're fairly safe here. Same here, nothing really happening. So I guess I'll move the radar vehicle into... Yeah, standard cleanup job, nothing more. Very weak attacks this time. Yeah, and I'll think I'll let the computer do its thing and then end in here. It's 12 to 1 casualty rate on them. Plus a fighter, the most useless unit we could possibly lose. And he probably used a cruiser to do it too. Yeah, this was another good one for us. We're mostly okay. We didn't lose anything really valuable. A little bit of almost lost the armored personnel carrier. And almost lost the light tank, but easily repaired. We have the resources. Yeah. We're doing fine. We'll have to continue next time. We'll probably continue the cleanup process and try to get the reinforcements here to reach our harbors. With them we can probably start pushing back quite severely. I am a bit worried about the huge amount of resources we're getting. Material is a bit of a problem, sure, but why do we need it? Nothing so far really warrants anything, but the game seems to be telling me that I should prepare for a massive amount of casualties. So I'm a bit wary. I don't want to proceed too much on the main continent. I'm willing to bet they have medium range missiles here. So I don't want to commit our terran forces to that attack. What I want to do is secure the side islands and then hope to make an attack with Air Force this location. Maybe in this, but I think that's an island with nothing on it. Yeah, if we could, we want to sort of strike their clear areas. Yeah, but that's it for now.